we want to introduce you now to Jeremy Webb. He is our grill master we've been talking about all hour here from Longhorn Steakhouse. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so grilling. Obviously, a lot of folks are probably going to be doing a little grilling this weekend, and you guys have some really great tips. Let's first start off with the meat. What kind of meat did we bring out today?
All right, today we're going to be grilling the 22-ounce porterhouse. We also have the 18-ounce bone-in outlaw. And we're just going to talk about seasoning, correct seasoning, temperature of grilling. If you want to dive right into...
let's get into maybe the seasoning. The prep work is a huge part of all of this.
It is. And over here, what we have is the 22-ounce porterhouse.
That is a big slab of meat right there.
We have a 10-ounce filet and then the 18-ounce outlaw ribeye.
Okay.
We'll start when you're seasoning on your porterhouse. You want to make sure that on a bone-in steak, when you're grilling, it's a real heavy seasoning. You want to go 2 passes by.
So do it more than you might normally do.
Yes, and it's okay if it hits the sides as well, and flip over, and then you want to make sure that your seasoning's nice and even all the way across.
And what kind of seasoning is it?
Well,
roughly, or
this is a secret blend for Longhorn, but if you're at home, what you would do is kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little paprika for coloring.
Pretty simple.
If you want our secret blend, you definitely need to stop by the restaurant, and we'll definitely take good care of you.
Okay. And now let's talk about temperatures, because every piece of meat's obviously going to be a little different. How hot do we have this grill right now?
So you're looking at about 500 to 550.
I feel it.
It can be hot. It can definitely be hot. And you always want to oil your grill before you put on your steaks. And a spray works, or you can also have a towel and wipe a towel down. Yep. So just a light coat, just so you don't have flare-ups. And then place on. Once you place your steak on, you want to leave for about 4 to 5 minutes. And I think, just over the years of grilling and with Longhorn's expertise, you want to flip your steak instead of turn it. All right. So every 4 or 5 minutes, instead of turning your steak, you're going to flip your steak.
So all together, just flip the whole...
That way you get a nice, even go on your steak, and it's going to cook evenly for you. Instead of... I know for the viewers at home, everybody wants real nice steak. You want to eat perfectly diamonds on your steak. You can still achieve that by flipping and also have that pretty diamond look as well.
That's nice. That's key, because for me, when I'm grilling, I'm turning it over probably way too frequently, which is not good. So don't do that. 4 or 5 minutes is really all you need, and then just give it a flip.
That's right.
Good stuff there.
That's right.
Okay. Is there any other tips or tricks for folks who are maybe out in the grill this weekend, doing a little steak?
Well, when you do, especially with burgers, you want to avoid flare-ups. So having a bottle of water around, so if you do have a flare-up, you can keep the flare down, definitely. And then, also too, I wanted to bring up on a steak that's not bone-in steak.
Okay, like the ones we have here.
Well, these are bone-in, but that's not, like, say, a filet that doesn't have a bone-in. We suggest that you cook them on a flat-top grill. And that way, or a cast iron skillet, that way that you don't lose your seasoning. You can grill them on an open flame grill, but the flat top's better for your non-bone-in steaks.
That is a good tip to keep.
Yeah, because you lose a lot of seasons. If you do season and use a filet, say, that's not a bone-in, just season a little heavy, because it will come off.
Perfect.
All right.
So obviously you guys are going to have the hotline open all weekend too for anyone that might have some questions or maybe something unexpected happens. What's that hotline number?
So if you want to call in, the number is 1-855-LH-GRILL, and we definitely would like to hear from y'all. There's grill masters that are waiting on your calls, and that's Memorial Day from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they can call in, whether it's selection on steak or just grilling questions.
Pretty much anything. You'll have the experts there right on the line with you to give you all the tips. Well, we're going to let this cook for a couple rain cooled, but we are turning up the heat out here with our Grillmaster. And coming up, we are actually going to be doing a little taste test. So Andy, come join us. All right, we are back with Jeremy Webb, our Longhorn Steakhouse Grillmaster, giving us all the tips and tricks here. So which ones do we have? Because these are all plated now. Is the porterhouse?
Yeah, so what we have is a 22-ounce porterhouse with our fire-grilled corn.
That sounds good, yes.
Our fire-grilled corn, and that's topped with a Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I love this corn too. You can't ever forget about the size. What is on this corn? It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's topped with a crema and a Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that looks really good. Okay,
Yeah.
and then this plate over here.
That is our 18-ounce outlaw,
Okay.
and that the side dish there is our steak mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. This is
That is the perfect side. That's one of the perfect sides of steak.
this is my go-to. I'm trying this first. Oh, so good. How's the steak?
This is good, yes.
And what do we have here?
So this is our Hawaiian salmon topped with soy ginger sauce, and also, I'm sorry, it's on a bed of spinach.
Yeah.
A bed of spinach, Hawaiian, and then pineapple pico.
So good. Okay, I want to hit on the temperatures too, because a lot of folks are saying, you know, how hot should, we know the grill temperature should get, but how hot internally should we, I guess, be getting the heat here for all the different kinds of
Right, and you know, it's real important at home to have a thermometer that you can temp your steaks with. It's never really good to take a steak off the grill, cut right into it, because then your juices run.
That's exactly what we do, and we were talking about, so don't do that.
Don't do what we do. Yeah,
And
I
then-
would guess, but
and
that's not what
then-
you're supposed to do.
It leads to a dry, tough steak.
I've been there. Yeah.
You do want to let your steak rest when you pull it off the grill.
Okay.
About how long does it matter? Or?
I would say 3 to 4 minutes for a steak for this size steak. You know, if you have a meat thermometer, check it with a meat thermometer.
Okay.
All right.
And how hot temperature are we talking?
And just like medium, for medium, you're gonna go 130, 140.
Okay.
All right. So, and then you can kind of gauge from there. You can also, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the 5-finger test.
No, I haven't.
And what you do is you use the palm of your hand here, and if you hold your hand shut, it's got a little bounce to it, and that would be mid-rare. If you hold your hand straight out, how it gets firmer,
Perfect.
then it's going to be more well.
Hey,
Alright,
if you want to
that's
get
right.
all of their tips and tricks, we're going to post that hotline number for you on our WSAZ First Look at 4 page. Jeremy, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Thank
very
you.
much. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody.